talk to most of you, Natalie Cofield, the founder of Walker's Legacy, could not make it today. The flight got canceled. She called me Thursday wondering whether she should cancel or not, and I said, no, trust me, we've been stuck in the house since Tuesday. People are going to want to come. So I thank you all for coming, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Walker's Legacy. I am the Georgia chair, one of the Georgia chairs for Walker's Legacy. It's a purely volunteer position, but I love the idea of Walker's Legacy.
Beginning, I really think this is probably going to be more of a sharing opportunity than a speaking opportunity, because I can guarantee there's things that we can all learn from each other in that whole balancing act, and I honestly do not have it figured out. Really kind of just managing day by day, but it works, and I think that the smartest thing that I know how to get it now. So whenever I'm responsible for something, I make sure I hire someone who's really good at math to be on my staff. And in the same vein, I knew from the very beginning that motherhood and owning a business and being an elected official, I needed help. And so I just went to other women and went to the experts. And so I'll be happy to share with you all some of the things that they shared with me. I think the most one of the biggest lessons that I got is that I can have everything, just maybe not all at the same time. So kind of like her bio, like she mentioned in my bio, and just to kind of draw the picture of what everything is. My law practice is about 3 years old, and I opened the attorney. I do criminal defense and a lot of family law, child custody cases, clients, and I opened it primarily so that I can run for office. So I represent about 50,000 people in East Point, College Park, South Fulton, and Douglas County. This is my second year in elected office, and I spent probably a good 3 years prior to running, preparing to run, truly training so that I can be involved with that process. In addition, I have Lyndon, who is my oldest, and my son is Brendan, he's 4. My husband is a U.S. Army vet, and he works for Piedmont Hospital. In addition to that, I had one of my biggest life's passions, my group Women Westlake, which are students from my old high school. This year I have about 40 students, but all together over the last 9 years, I've had about 200 young ladies come through my program, and it's really life skills, community service. I go there on Tuesdays for 1 hour, I cut off the BlackBerry, and I just focus on these teenage girls and just sharing my life experience, while at the same time, it's kind of a sorority-ish, and I let them decide what it is that they want to do, and they run their own organization. I'm just there for the support, and I love it, and it breathes life into me. And about 4 or 5 years ago, one of my excellent students said, hey, Miss LaDonna, which is what they call me, I want to do what you're doing for us, for middle school girls. And so we started the Sisters of Sandtown, or they started, I should say, the Sisters of Sandtown program. So we were at Sandtown Middle School for about 3 or 4 years, and this year we moved over to Camp Creek. So for about 3 weeks, in the midst of the semester, my high school students go to the neighborhood.
So having the flexibility in pharmaceutical sales and in training and development, I was able to make all of the football games, the basketball games, the soccer games, baseball, go to the classroom parties. But as I tend to get a little bit older, so I had my children really young, got divorced really young. So it's more about like figuring out what I can do to secure my future.
It allows you so much flexibility, which is really good, but also gives you the opportunity to serve others, because really and truly, it's a great platform to be able to give people things that impact their lives. So I absolutely love doing what I do, at least today I do. For me, I probably haven't mastered the whole balancing act. I don't think there is a magic art to balancing. You just do what you have to do.
And so she says, I understand, Mommy, you're a smart businesswoman.
Wow.
And I was like, and it almost made tears come to my eyes, because I didn't, a lot of times you sacrifice so much and you don't realize that they're watching you, and they understand your plight. And so it was like, okay, baby girl, okay. And so it was just very comforting to know. So I say, as women, what I've recognized is that you can't have it all, but it may take longer for you sometimes, because along this journey, you have to make compromises. And for me, my children are my priority. And so whatever they are involved in, or whatever case may be, I'm going to be there. And that was the purpose of me pursuing my own job, my own role as an entrepreneur, because I wanted to have that flexibility.
My mom was once, you know, in that same seat saying, you know, am I doing the right things and da-da-da-da. And what I can say, what my mom did is her being a businesswoman and then an entrepreneur. We have a business in real estate. We own like 16 apartment duplexes, but since I was little, my mom had me going to meet the tenants, you know, hey, can you fill out the, you know, application, different things like that. She was very hands-on and instrumental, and so was my grandmother. She would hammer down the wall, and I would be hammering down with her, or whatever, you know, the thing, but they had me hands-on with them. So I want to definitely encourage the mothers, too, to just include your kids in what it is that you're doing, because you never know how they can be impacted and inspired and motivated to be, you know, to be you. And with that said, like, because of all the hard work that my mom and my dad and my grandparents put forth, setting the tone, you know, for my family, I then took it upon myself to kind of move to Atlanta. Even though I am so family oriented, it was kind of like, I don't want to leave my mom. But I did come here and I started my own business called The B Firm PR. We specialize in public relations, marketing. I work with a lot of nonprofits. I help build small businesses and, you know, elevate them and take them to the next level. I'm all about service. I love helping and inspiring and motivating people to be their best selves, and I do that through public relations.
It literally, I mean, that is one of the best books, and it's only a couple pages in it that I need, because it's a chart that basically says about poverty, middle class, and wealth, and how the differences are. And so it's the same thing as far as like women, wealthy white men, you know what I mean,
Right.
and black, it's a difference. And so that needs to be almost like a class, a strategy. That, when you talk about strategy is missing, that is strategy that is needed for us to, in order to communicate and get into that world. They dress different, their shoes are different. I mean, even when I came into Buckhead and opened up my center, the clients that I deal with, I started noticing the jewelry they wear. You know what I mean? They all wore, you know, yarmulke. They all, you know. And so, what do I wear now? It's like you have to be able to, so when they see you, they want to.
Erica Diaz from the B Firm PR and Love 860 AM every Thursday from 7 to 8. I just wanted to say thank you so much to Natalie and Walker's Legacy for having us here. I was very inspired and motivated, and I can't wait until the next time.
Hi, my name is Tara Lawrence, and I'm here at the Walker's Legacy. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm a State Farm agent for 19 years in Stone Mountain, and this has been immense experience, exposure with other African American women, and it's motivating, and I'm looking forward to the next.
I had a wonderful time today at the Walker's Legacy Atlanta brunch. I got a chance to meet some very interesting women, inspired by their lifestyles, by their choices, and I leave here today fulfilled with information and a new drive to continue my passion.
Good afternoon, my name is Isoke Harris. I am the business owner of Kumon of Atlanta Peachtree Battle, located here in Atlanta, Georgia, in Buckhead. I really enjoyed myself at the Walker's Legacy event this afternoon. Natalie is doing some awesome things, bringing together women that have ideas that can collaborate and bounce off of each other in order to better ourselves and to inspire others and just to make a difference. So I really look forward to more events with the Legacy Walker, and I want to thank Natalie for the invitation. And this is my first time at a Walker Legacy event. I have to say it was truly amazing to be around such a great group of women. I've learned so much in just this intimate setting of time, just about how to balance life, really, you know, go after your passion and be who you are. And I can't say thank you enough for just the Walker Legacy, for being such an organization that supports women, and I look forward to coming.
Hi, my name is Tawana Woods. I'm president of Icebreakers Unlimited, a sales consulting company right here in Atlanta, and this was my first experience at Walker's Legacy brunch. It was amazing, and I learned a lot in regards to strategizing on a level that we as women need to be able to understand and participate in this amazing, crazy world that we live in. If you have not attended one of their events, I would recommend you look it up and come out, because I'm confident that you will walk out with something that is new for you to pocket and assist you in moving forward and up in the world of entrepreneurship.
Hello, my name is State Representative LaDawn Blackett Jones, and it was such an honor to be today's speaker for the Walker Legacy Program, and it was just an honor to be amongst a table full of really intelligent, really smart women. I came to be a speaker and I left learning and receiving so much more in the end, and I definitely think that this is a program that is going to just do wonders for women in Atlanta and around the country, and I was excited to be a part of it.
My name is Tamara Toussaint, and I am the owner of Ultimate Image Coach, personal branding and image consulting company. And I was so thankful to be the host for Walker's Legacy event today in Atlanta, and all the amazing women who've come and shared their stories of balance in work and life. And we look forward to having another event soon that empower women and show the strong female entrepreneurship spirit.